Cody Rhodes, considered for Happy Gilmore 2 role. What happened? Ever wondered how your favorite wrestlers might show up in blockbuster movies? Well, here's a twist. Cody Rhodes, the AEW star known for his gritty in-ring style, was once in the running for a role in Happy Gilmore 2, Adam Sandler's latest comedy sequel. But here's where it gets controversial. Despite initial talks with the film's production team, scheduling conflicts ultimately derailed what could have been a wild crossover. Let's dive into the details and ask whether wrestlers should even try balancing Hollywood and the squared circle. According to a report from Fightful Select, Cody was approached to audition for an unspecified part in the movie. The production team reportedly reached out, and discussions were had, but the timing didn't align. While the specifics of the role remain a mystery, the fact that a wrestling icon like Cody was even considered speaks volumes about the growing overlap between pro wrestling and mainstream entertainment. But let's not forget, this is a comedy, and not every wrestler's persona translates easily to the big screen. Could Cody have nailed it, or would it have felt like a forced fit? We'll never know. Still, Happy Gilmore 2 ended up casting other wrestling stars. AEW's MJF, Maxwell Jacob Friedman, landed a prominent role, while WWE's Becky Lynch and Nikki made cameo appearances. For MJF, the commitment was massive. He reportedly took months off from TV to film. Which raises an interesting question. How do wrestling promotions handle such absences? It's a balancing act between creative opportunities and maintaining a performer's momentum in the ring. Meanwhile, Cody Rhodes is prepping for a career-defining moment. This weekend, he'll face John Cena in a street fight at SummerSlam, a match that's already generating huge buzz. The stakes? The undisputed WWE Championship. But here's the part most people miss. Cody's journey to this point has been anything but smooth. From his WWE days to his AEW resurgence, he's faced injuries, roster changes, and public scrutiny. Now, as he steps into the ring for one of the year's biggest events, fans are left wondering, will this be the moment he finally cements his legacy? So what do you think? Should wrestlers like Cody chase acting roles, or should they stay focused on the ring? Is Hollywood a distraction, or a chance to expand their brand? Drop your thoughts in the comments. We want to hear your take on this Hollywood wrestling collision. MJF talks Happy Gilmore 2, wrestling insult comedy. Interview, MJF on Happy Gilmore 2, acting, wrestling, and insult comedy. When you step into the ring, you expect a fight. But when you sit down for an interview, you might not expect to have your curtains scrutinized. Within seconds of our Zoom call to discuss his role in the highly anticipated Netflix sequel, Happy Gilmore 2, Maxwell Jacob Friedman, better known as MJF in the wrestling world, was already teasing me about the curtains behind me. For the record, they were chosen by my wife. Those are for sure shower curtains, he declared without hesitation. When I defended them, he doubled down. Those are 1,000,000% shower curtains. If I took a photo of that and reverse Googled it, it would come up as shower curtains, $10. Ouch, but that's just MJF being MJF. Over the past few years, he has become the ultimate heel in the wrestling business, famous for his razor-sharp insults and over-the-top put-downs. His quick wit and solid in-ring performances have made him a surprising fan favorite. So, while I was prepared for a barrage of insults, I was pleasantly surprised by his good mood, especially given his recent success in Happy Gilmore 2. Despite his usual antics, MJF had nothing but praise for Adam Sandler, the film's director Kyle Newacek, and the entire production experience. He even spoke fondly of his AEW colleagues and the owner, Tony Khan, although he couldn't resist a few jabs along the way. But here's where it gets controversial. MJF's ability to insult and entertain is a double-edged sword. While it has made him a star in wrestling, it also raises questions about the line between entertainment and genuine disrespect. What do you think? Is MJF's style of comedy refreshing or over the top? During our conversation, We delved into his transition from wrestling to acting, the evolving perception of wrestlers in Hollywood, and his future ambitions in both fields. We also chatted about how he landed the role of one of Happy Gilmore's sons, and what it was like to work alongside his childhood heroes. And this is the part most people miss. MJF revealed that he initially auditioned for a different role before Adam Sandler saw his tape and decided to cast him as his on-screen son. It's a testament to MJF's versatility and talent that he was able to pivot so successfully. When asked if his character was based on anyone specific, MJF explained, "I wanted to embody Happy's essence. Being Happy's son, I took on his characteristics and added my own twists, just like I do in wrestling. I've watched the original movie so many times that I can quote it verbatim." Adam and Kyle had a clear vision, and it made the process even smoother. The costumes in the film were a far cry from his usual wrestling attire, but MJF took it in stride. "I wouldn't wear these clothes normally, but I felt like I pulled them off. They were like hand-me-downs from the early 90s, which fit the character perfectly." Working with Adam Sandler's real daughter, Sunny, added a layer of authenticity to the role. "It made me feel like I was truly part of the family. I genuinely consider Adam my dad and Sunny my sister. They're both amazing, and I had a blast working with them." MJF and Sandler bonded over their shared love for sports and pop culture. Adam is just a regular guy, down to earth, and we'd chat about everything from sports to TV shows. It was a great experience. MJF also touched on the growing acceptance of wrestlers in Hollywood. The industry now understands the skill and dedication it takes to perform live with no safety net. We're not just athletes, we're performers. Because of pioneers like Dwayne Johnson, John Cena, and Dave Bautista, doors are opening for us. Balancing his wrestling career with acting is a challenge MJF is ready to tackle. "I'm committed to giving 100% to both. I'm fortunate to have started acting at a younger age, and Tony Khan at AEW supports my growth in Hollywood. It's a win-win for everyone." Controversy alert. When asked about his coworkers, MJF didn't hold back. "I've realized how talented everyone on the Happy Gilmore set is, and how much I stand out among my wrestling colleagues. They're bumbling idiots, and I'm the only one keeping them afloat." Despite his harsh words, MJF's enthusiasm for the film was evident. "The movie is hilarious. Trust me, it's side-splittingly funny. If you're going to believe anyone, believe MJF." We also discussed the lack of quality wrestling films. There aren't enough great movies about pro wrestling. "I'm focused on proving myself outside of wrestling, but if my acting career takes off, I'd love to create something that does justice to the sport." A standout moment for MJF was interacting with Robert Smigel, a legendary insult comic. Being a huge fan of Triumph the Insult Comic Dog, it was surreal to be in the same room as Robert Smigel. Making fun of him in the scene was a dream come true. MJF's journey from wrestling to acting is a testament to his talent and ambition. Whether he's insulting his way through a match or delivering lines on screen, MJF is a force to be reckoned with. Happy Gilmore 2 is now streaming on Netflix, and AEW Dynamite airs weekly on TBS and streams on HBO Max.